Hi guys, it's Mimberly and welcome back to the channel. Just before we get into today's video, you'll notice we have a new accessory on the headset. So a very big shout out to you guys in the community who donated on a recent Twitch stream to pay for these. I'm in love with them. I think they're very on par with the channel. They kind of remind me of Silas horns. That's one of the reasons I decided to end up getting dragon horns. I'm probably going to get a black headset to go with the outfit, but obviously Mim is broke, so she can't afford a new headset as of yet, but just wanted to give you guys a quick thank you for it, and yeah, this is gonna be a long video. Hi guys, it's Mimberly and welcome back to the channel. So today we are playing the next of Caleb's memories, which is the Hidden Waves memory. Again, we're doing it in chronological order. And we are getting straight into it. I got permission from my friend to use her account again. Sorry that I kicked her out.
Outside. You know, the weather's been unpredictable lately. 1 minute it's hot, and the next it's cold. And everyone's getting sick. It sucks.
That is the UK in a fucking nutshell. I thought you were still recovering, so you wouldn't be able to meet up this time.
But I haven't seen you in forever.
Oh. If only I had friends in real life to do this.
Yeah, we don't hang out much these days. You've been so busy since becoming a hunter. Oh, right. Take care of yourself out there.
Bitch, please. Who do you think I am? Don't worry. I'll come back to Skyhaven when I get the chance. It's already midnight when we leave the cafe. I've finished catching up with two friends I hadn't seen in a long time. As the rain falls, I rummage through my bag for an umbrella and my phone.
We had such a great time, and I lost track of time. Not to mention, it's hard to get a taxi around here.
Crap. I quickly see several missed calls from Caleb on my phone screen. I promised Caleb I'd be home before 12 when I left.
What's wrong?
My boyfriend's gonna get very annoyed at me. Can I stay over at your place tonight?
Why? Is there something scary waiting for you at home? Why do you look so worried?
Why am I worried? I don't know. It's Caleb.
It's probably because I'm home.
Oh. Oh! Not knowing what... He's got an umbrella! Not knowing when Caleb arrived, I can only turn around with unease. I watch as he approaches. Fun fact, umbrellas are useless in the UK. We sell them, don't get me wrong. They're useless because the wind here breaks pretty much every bloody umbrella you can get unless you spend like 20 to 30 pound for a decent one. So yeah, I have a thing against umbrellas. His umbrella is already above my head before he's standing right above me. Hi.
Skyhaven isn't very safe tonight. I can drive all of you home.
Thanks, but you don't have to. My apartment is right across the street.
Mine's nearby too. You don't need to trouble yourself.
He's here to pick you up, right? Do you still want to stay over at my place?
No, it's okay.
Then we'll get going now.
Shit.
Yeah, see you later.
Bye. As my friends leave, they cast a worried look at me. Caleb, I can explain. Caleb, I wasn't ignoring your calls on purpose. I was chatting with my friends and I didn't realize or notice my phone was ringing.
Yeah, I figured as much. You ordered coffee 3 times. You really were into the conversation and lost track of time.
Excuse me? When did you get here? And why didn't you go inside the cafe?
You were laughing up a storm. I didn't want to interrupt.
Okay, he's being a gentleman. We stand that. Seeing how drenched his shoulders are, I feel even more guilty. He must have been standing outside for a long time. You didn't have to pick me up. I could have gone home by myself or just stayed...
You have a home. Here. Besides, Skyhaven isn't as safe as you think it is.
Isn't this place safe with the guards on patrol?
They should consider themselves lucky if they can hold on to their lives.
He leads me to the car. The rain becomes heavier. Its pitter-pattering irritates me for some reason.
If I hadn't picked you up, you would have gone to your friend's place, right? Then you'd message me with an apology. Oh, and throw in a cute emoji as the cherry on top. With that done, you'd put your phone away and curl up into a ball to sleep. You wouldn't even dare to check my response.
No, because why did he explain me just so well?
You'd wait it out and believe I wouldn't be upset. And once I'm away on a mission or something,
He looks so mad.
you would sneak back into the house and pretend nothing happened, right?
He goes through my plan with impeccable accuracy. My face is flushed as I feel I should defend myself. Okay, but...
Get in. It's cold outside.
He's mad. Inside the car, Caleb switches on the air conditioning, and once it starts moving, I open my mouth. Caleb, I'm an adult. I have stuff to do. And I'm a hunter. I know how to protect myself.
Yeah, there are guards on patrol. But you have no idea how they slack off while on the job. Especially when no one's looking.
Right, only you are the epitome of dedication and hard work, Colonel. Annoyed, I say these words before looking out the car window. A cool sensation hits my face as Caleb's fingers touches the area below my eye. Confused by this unexpected touch, I turn my head.
I thought you were crying.
I'm not. Besides, this isn't the first time we've argued.
Then don't fall asleep in the car.
Why should I listen to you?
Sleep can make memories more intense before bedtime. And right now, I'm Caleb the Loathsome.
Oh, that means you'll end up as Caleb the annoying lord who deserves to be hated when I wake up. So, what happened this time? He uses the turn signal without really answering my question.
The fleet's still keeping things under wraps. But it'll be on the news tomorrow.
I guess it was something unusual. That explains it. If nothing happened, you wouldn't be acting weird, right?
You think I've been acting weird?
Think whatever you want. I lean back against the seat as I watch the scenery outside glide past me, my eyelids grow heavier and heavier.
A world built on ruins is an illusion. It was in ruins before, which means it can be destroyed again.
Killen's voice, hard to make out, reaches me.
A ruined world doesn't deserve you.
Lord, I do love a possessive man. I wake up. Sunlight streams in through the partially closed curtains.
Good morning!
It's already a new day? Memories flood my mind as I recall everything that happened after Caleb picked me up last night. He told me to check the news today. I immediately grabbed my phone. There's a headline about the tragic death of a fleet officer who was attacked by a wanderer while on his way home. So that's why Caleb was in a rush to take me home. Was I too mean to him last night?
How may I help you?
Can you apologize to Caleb for me?
I'm sorry. I don't understand what the command is.
Why hasn't anyone developed an AI that can apologize on other people's behalf? I think we call that Chat GPT. My good girl. I get out of bed, and after freshening up, I knock on the door to Caleb's room. I don't get a response. Did he go out?
I am currently checking Caleb's movement log for today. Caleb hasn't gone out yet.
He's still in his room? Caleb, are you in there? Just as I'm about to knock again, my phone suddenly buzzes. I'm home, not feeling well, so I'm gonna rest. How come? Are you sick? It's just a fever. I'll be fine after sleeping for a bit. What's your temperature? Open the door and let me look at you. I'm fine, don't worry. Ugh, man. Let me help you. I turn the doorknob only to find out the door is locked. Caleb, you don't have to hide because of a fever. Why did you lock the door? I don't hear any noise coming from inside his room. Caleb, are you still mad at me? I want to apologize, but we need to talk face to face. Open the door so you can see how sincere I am. It's then I hear Caleb's voice.
I'm not mad, and you don't need to apologize.
I've never heard him sound so exhausted before. It's as if he's been drained of all of his strength. Concerned, I knock on the door again. Caleb, open the door. I haven't finished reading a book. I almost forgot I left it in your room. There's rustling sounds on the other side of the door. Ha ha. Works every time. As soon as he opens the door, I try to squeeze him through the gap. However, Caleb stands in the way. He pushes me out while shoving a book into my hands.
Take it and stop knocking, Pipsqueak.
No! I'm gonna be annoying as shit. As I approach him, I immediately sense the heat radiating from his body. However, he swiftly grabs my hand whenever I try to touch his forehead. Did you get sick because you waited for me outside the cafe and got caught in the rain?
Don't blame yourself. And it has nothing to do with you. I've taken some medicine. I'll be fine.
Bullshit. At least don't lock the door. Let me in so I can take care of you.
Have you ever seen me be defeated by something as small as this? I can handle it.
Hello, love. You okay? You being a pain in the ass? Come here.
No.
I want to cuddle.
No.
Please?
I do not have pants.
I can turn the camera off.
I do not have pants.
What do you mean you don't have pants? What does that mean? Are you going commando? Idiot.
Don't you have your own stuff to do? Focus on that.
Nah. Caleb! I make another desperate attempt to push past Caleb and enter the bedroom, but the door closes right in front of me. Let's see how long you can keep up this tough guy act. Oh god. I hate it when men don't let the women help them. It's like, fucking let us help you. Kate does it all the time, and it's like one of my kryptonites. I fucking hate it. I've been racking my brain since noon. I come up with countless excuses to convince Caleb to open the door, but it's all in vain. Night falls in the blink of an eye. Carrying some food back home, I head to the kitchen. I'm going to cook a meal for him. For some reason, a heaviness lingers in my heart. Cold water rushes down my hand. I realize that this experience is somewhat unfamiliar to me. Caleb is staying at home while I take care of things around the house. And when I turned on the faucet, his hand would not usually reach out and pull me away from the table. Holding a tray with a bowl of porridge, I make my way to Caleb's room. Unsurprisingly, the door is still locked. Standing before the door, I gently knock on it. Caleb, I made you some food. No noise comes from the other side of the door. I got scratched by a stray cat when I was outside earlier. It hurts. Can you come open the door and help me check it?
I'm sure you said stray cats always welcomed you with open paws. Remember to review your past lies before you tell a new one next time.
Using a lot more force, I knock on the door again and again. If I had a fever and locked myself up in my room, you would have already kicked the door down. Why can't I do the same thing to you? Caleb, you're the epitome of double standards in Skyhaven. I will see you today. I'll just lock the door if you keep the door shut.
Here's a friendly reminder. When you're asking for help, you should gently approach them.
The heavy door quietly stands before me. It's as if it will never open. Caleb, what are you afraid of? No response. Sighing, I put down the tray. In the dark corridor, I crouch down and place my hand on the door between us. In the silence, a soft click reaches my ears. I quickly stand up and turn the doorknob. The door opens. Oh, the baby! Caleb lies down on the bed. He speaks in a hoarse and resigned manner.
I told you, I'm fine. I wasn't lying.
But you kept yourself locked inside. I'm worried about you. A chuckle tinged in self-mockery escapes him.
How can I keep up the tough guy act if I let you see me like this?
Really? Idiot. Do you really have the energy to joke when you sound like that? I sit down on the edge of the bed. Caleb turns over, but he's facing away from me. I reach out and touch his forehead. He's got a fever. You're still hot. If only you hadn't picked me up last night.
I already said it has nothing to do with you. I got sick because I was overworked and didn't get enough rest.
I feel that on a spiritual level. I can't help but touch his cheek. First things first, eat this porridge. I also have meds for your fever. Where's the thermometer? Let's check your temperature.
While I'm kinda used to you being bossy, I don't feel like playing along.
Oh, you fucking will. I take his temperature. 92 fucking hell. 39.2 degrees Celsius. You still have a fever. Right now, you have no choice but to...
It was better this morning. I feel like a champ right now.
Aha. You're a champ at acting tough, I'll give you that.
When have I ever lied to you?
His voice is deeper, and for a moment I don't know how to respond. Instead of saying something, I moved the pillow to let him sort of sit up in bed. Holding the bowl, I stir the porridge that's still hot.
You can't think of anything.
Because there's a lot I could say, and by the time I'm done, the porridge would have gotten cold.
When I went to Skyhaven for college, I promised to call you every week. Have I ever gone back on my word?
With my head lowered, I continue stirring.
When we were kids, I'd get anything for you so long as you asked for it. Was there ever an exception?
Enough with the small talk. Caleb, you said you'd never hurt
Do
me.
you feel like everything I do is supposed to hurt you?
I am being hit in feels again, and I don't know how I feel about it. Your inability to believe I can protect myself hurts me. Also, locking yourself in your room and not letting me see you when you're sick is hurting yourself, which indirectly hurts me. Why aren't you saying anything? If you think I'm wrong, you're free to correct me. He's still silent like a fragile snail as it retreats into its protective shell. I hold out the bowl of porridge for him. Eat. If you don't finish it by today, I'll bug you again tomorrow.
You really enjoy taking care of sick people, huh?
I do. He points at the bowl.
Give it to me.
Good boy. That's what we'd like to see. He's being good. Also, yes, I am being very casual today. Don't judge me. Caleb finishes the porridge and takes his medicine. I remain by his side and watch over him until the moon rises. Drowsiness washes over me. Struggling to stay awake, I prop my chin up on my hand.
Tired?
A little. I'll return to my room once your fever's gone down.
You can take a nap here.
I stop rubbing my eyes once he says that. With my eyes half closed, I see he's making space for me on the bed. Scoot over some more.
Do you also want more of the blanket?
Yes. Wrapping the blanket around me, I drape my arm over Caleb to ensure he's still covered. I want more of that pillow too.
You're demanding so much from a pitiful sick person. Use my arm instead.
My weakness. I rest my head on his right arm while Caleb leans against the headboard. He gazes down at
I
me.
barely remember the last time I looked at you like this.
How come I don't remember?
You were sleeping. You even
Huh?
drooled, you know. I couldn't help but wonder what tasty food was in your dreams.
You, obviously. Caleb, I think you'll look super handsome when you're quiet. Why don't you try shutting up for once?
Sure.
Finally, a faint smile appears on his face. He smooths out my hair as his gaze finds his way back to me. Feeling slightly awkward, I look away from his face. Instead, I focus on his slender neck until I see a silver chain. The necklace I gave him securely hangs from his neck and touches his chest. Oh, the baby. Before me lies Caleb, the person I can't be any more familiar with. Yet sometimes he still feels like a stranger.
Hey, I have to tell you something.
I avoid his gaze as if I was caught red-handed. I'm listening.
Let's make up.
Huh? What do you mean?
We fought last night. Don't tell me you already forgot.
I didn't, but...
We should patch things up like we always do after every argument.
The fact that he is telling us that he wants to make up is such a green flag from him. Genuinely, I have been in multiple relationships, and unfortunately there's been a lot of cases where I've been in relationships where we've both been wrong in our own individual ways, and it's always been me making the effort to patch things up. So the fact that Caleb is going, come on, let's make up, is so refreshing to see for me. Like, this is the problem, like, I'm going to talk about this for a little bit. With Love and Deepspace, it kind of gives me a lot of personal memory flashbacks, and that's one of the reasons I love this game so much, because it kind of makes me think back to how I was when I was younger. Now, obviously, you guys know, You know, me and my husband, we are the definition of green flags for each other. We kind of match each other. He is the love of my life. And the one thing that I do love about Cade, probably more than anything, is that he's a really good listener. And because he does listen so well, he knows how I kind of function. So if, say, for example, I have a panic attack or I'm getting stressed about something, 9 times out of 10, he knows how to sort it. And if he doesn't know, he'll find out and he'll learn for next time. I genuinely cannot remember a time where me and Kate have truly had a proper argument. Because I can't stay mad at him. I love him too much. And I see a lot, I kind of see a mixture of like Raphael, Zane, Silas, and Caleb and Cade. Now, before you lot go flaming me in the comments, let me explain myself. He's got the kind of gentle protectiveness of Silas, because Silas is like constantly asking for consent. He's very gentle when it comes to MC, outside of, you know, when we first met him in the M109 zone. And Silas is kind of the, oh, I'm going to protect you, but I'm going to do it subtly. Meanwhile, Caleb, for example, who's polar opposite, threatens to plain outright kill people or break their fucking limbs for MC, right? But Cade does refer back to the past a lot, saying, oh, do you remember when da-da-da-da-da? So that's another thing Caleb does. He can sometimes come across a little bit as cold, but in private, he is a very big softie. He's very playful, like Raphael. He's a bit of a dramatic, he's got a flair for the dramatic. I genuinely thought Cade was actually gay when I first met him, so that was, you know, that was interesting. But when it comes to Caleb, he wants what's best for MC, like all the other characters do. But I feel like Caleb, obviously because they have the childhood best friend thing going on, it really emphasizes just how much Caleb loves MC. And honestly, it's refreshing to see. I'm really happy with how they've portrayed Caleb in the game. I'm really enjoying like playing through his memories. And honestly, I want to learn more about him, and I want Ever to stop fucking him up because it's pissing me off. You still haven't told me why you refused to let me in and why you changed your mind. Phone, please. Thank you. You're scared, right? You're afraid I'll see your weakness. Oh, here we go. Oh, he's a sick baby.
You want to see my weakness? Well, now you have.
Oh. So you have a fever when your ears are red?
Let's go with that.
I think your fever's gone down. Oh, look at him. Like, honestly, he's so good at portraying emotions as well in his eyes.
You still want to confirm it? You're even copying what I do when you're sick?
Oh, the forehead kisses. Caleb, what can I do to make you feel better?
When you were sick, you never wanted to be alone. You made me sing for you. Then you'd complain, say I sucked, and cover my mouth.
Sounds like something we'd do, to be honest. Then I'll sing for you. Is that okay? Guys. Guys. I don't sing. Should I get Solace to sing to him again? Yeah, fuck it. Give me a minute. I need my other phone for this. Shit. Let's go grab it. Okay, phone has been retrieved. Actually, you know what? This is a sweeter one, so let's not make memes out of this. Singing for Caleb, eh? I can hum, that can work, right? Oh, Christ, okay. There you go. Done. Little hum always helps. Was it bad?
Not at all.
Aww. Oh, this is too cute. Oh, what's wrong? Caleb, you're still messing around. You're not letting me see your weakness.
Don't go.
Oh! I've never kept anything from you. The same can't be said about you, though.
I can't have any weaknesses. Then you'll feel safe relying on me.
Oh. That's why you want us to be able to rely on you? But I don't want to stand beside you. Oh, shit. But I don't want to stand behind you. I want to stand by your side.
Do you feel it? This is my weakness.
What do you mean?
She's here.
Oh.
For a long time, she's been here.
Oh. I feel like I'm gonna cry. Come on, Mim, don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. Okay. That was adorable. But, fucking hell. Caleb, stop making me feel shit. Time slips away unnoticed. Only when moonlight casts a soft glow on the wall above the bed does Caleb break the silence.
We're good now?
Caleb, I think I understand how you felt when you picked me up last night. Can you forgive me?
Of course. I'm pretty sure it's a fever anyway. I'll be good as new in no time. I'm afraid that if you see me at my lowest, you won't believe I can always protect you.
You fucking softy.
Come a little closer.
I moved toward him and smoothed out the wrinkles on his clothes. Arguing at dawn and making up before nighttime. Caleb and I don't hold grudges overnight.
You shouldn't forgive me so easily. Or else I'll want to keep testing your limits.
You can test my limits later. Suddenly the arms around me tighten their grip. I almost want to free myself. Yet as soon as he senses this, he holds me even tighter. He refuses to let me go. Caleb. A lot of people say the knife that hurts the most isn't wielded by your enemies. The people closest to you have it. We're the closest people to each other. We'd never hurt each other.
Are you afraid I'll hurt you?
Do you think you can hurt me like this?
You're right. It turns out a simple illness can easily knock me off my feet. Speaking of which, whenever you were sick as a kid, you'd use that as an opportunity to make me fulfill one of your requests.
I cup his cheek to offer him solace. While Caleb's an adult now, I also do that.
Yeah?
Caleb holds my hand that's pressed against his cheek. The warmth from his palm flows through me. He thinks for a moment before speaking slowly.
I want you to stay here. Stay with me. Please, spend the next 100 years with me.
Okay, Caleb, hold on. First off, you can at least ask me out to dinner first and put a ring on it. And I'm gonna need to explain that to my 4 other husbands. How are you planning on tackling that problem? But oh my god, that's so cute. I look at him, only to see even his breaths appear restrained. Right here?
Lincoln or Skyhaven, it doesn't matter. It can be anywhere, so long as you're by my side.
But I might not live 100 years.
Don't you always say I'm in great shape? You'll be around for however many years I'm alive and kicking.
But we're not the same person.
True. We're not. Cat got your tongue? Do you think my request is too much?
Caleb, 100 years is too long. I can't promise you that. Not yet. If a person makes a promise and then breaks it, well, that's the cruelest thing anyone can do.
It's okay if you can't give me an answer right now. But for you, I'll do it. You won't stand behind me. I'll let you stand by my side.
And you guys say I only focus on 18 plus. That was so cute. That was like probably one of the most fluffy we've had so far. Oh my god. Again, Caleb reminds me so much of Kate. That's probably one of the reasons he's hit me as much as they do, because literally my definition of a green forest husband reminds me of all these characters in one way, shape or another. Oh, Christ. Genuinely, I feel so, like, warm in my chest after that one. We need to do more fluffy ones. Tell you what, I'm going to make you guys a deal. After I get the rest of the tomorrow's Catch 22 videos out, so that will now be Raphael and Caleb, let me know what fluffy cards you want me to play and I will play them. We need more fluff. I need more fulfilling. I need more tears. I need more stuff. And yeah. I don't know what more I can say to that. That's completely just taking my voice away. Wow. I can see why CN girlies love Caleb so much now. Fucking hell.